Ak is a good friend, Silky as well, Leaf, Annoying TV, good people. But we had a debate, right? Talking about relationships, vetting girls, and kind of like what girls want in guys. So Ak, can you tell the audience what the debate is about today?
Fresh, I love you, brother. but I feel like you're walking into the path of becoming what I would say is a hypocrite, or you're just strictly delusional, something that you preach against. Mm-hmm. And I would just like for you to remain on your pivot while instructing the many. We got 4,000 people in here, while instructing them how to live their lives. Make sure you're very cognizant how you're living yours. Or you could maybe just keep it real and just say, hey, you listen, follow what I say, but not what I do. Okay. Mm-hmm. I asked you a few simple questions, and the answers were very alarming. Okay, I feel like if the roles were reversed, and we have like a lot of beautiful women on the panel today, but mm-hmm. I watch, and you guys know I watch your show religiously. Mm-hmm. I'm not here, and the advice you give to men is very different than what you are following.
Okay, explain to me where.
Okay,
then.
And again, mm-hmm. the only audience and jury will be the chat.
Yeah,
I believe if you were speaking about a woman who is in her early 20s, who came to Miami, who met high value men, like you would consider yourself, right?
Yeah, for this show.
Okay. Yeah. if you would speak about that woman who met that guy on a multi-million-dollar yacht, mm-hmm. the first thing in the assumption wouldn't be she loves me or she likes me for me. Okay. Now here's the thing: there's nothing wrong with actually liking a girl. By the way, I don't think you guys are preaching that at all. That would be I'd be inside a little Nas X territory if you guys were. But that's not what you guys are doing. Yeah. What you guys are just saying that you want guys to be aware and also not to get finessed, right?
Yeah,
it's about self-improvement, right? I've heard Myron say that a bunch of times.
As we do, help guys get better.
I feel like your life right now might not be matching mm-hmm. what you preach. And it's okay because we all make mistakes. By the way, I've made mistakes too. And as brothers, because I've made mistakes, I could try to help you as you're making your mistake now. Okay, listen, I always say, the smart man learns from his own mistake. The wise man learns from the mistake of others. Okay, right. I'm trying to have you at least be wise, not smart. And a dumb person never learns at all.
So, you think that I haven't made mistakes in my past at all?
No, I've heard the story. You were married before.
Yeah.
Right? It was just alarming that and by the way, I like your beautiful. What do y'all consider each other? By the way, Henny,
we vibing right now. We're chilling. We vibing. So
beautiful. I like it. So so y'all would be y'all just talking right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you said something on last show when I was on. Mm-hmm. It was a little bit alarming. You said she was very different from every girl you meet in Miami. When I've heard you speak about every girl in Miami before, you generalize.
Yeah.
And I've also heard this one of Myron's Myron, you got some classic quotes, my brother.
Yeah, no, thank you, bro.
Listen,
you are too.
Hey, listen. You know what I mean? We're not talking about your anecdotal experience. We're talking about the majority of the people. Okay, we're not talking about your exception. If you were to speak about the person who we are talking about in question, who sit next to you,
yeah, right here,
you wouldn't necessarily be on the position you are now. You would actually say, "Hey, listen, she's with you because of what you're about, right?" But you made the bold statement, which this is why I think your audience is probably looking at you like if you're a hypocrite. Mm. You met her on a yacht. In a very short time, you're like, I know for a fact she's with me for me.
What up? Check it. So, somebody sent me a video by KingAkademiks calling out Fresh on his sugar baby girlfriend that he got. Now, prior to that, I've been sent several clips of KingAkademiks clowning Fresh, calling him out, exposing him, assassinating his character, basically trying to play him like he don't got no game and he don't get chicks. Now here's the thing. I've watched none of these clips. Why? Because I don't need to watch any of those clips. Okay? For anybody that's just now figuring out that all them dudes over there is lame and they don't get no chicks, KingAkademiks told you himself, they don't be getting girls without the clout, bro. Myron been paying for chicks. These dudes been getting girls off of seeking arrangements. Fresh been renting cars, creating a fake persona like he was rich. So, I mean, there's no news flash there. You understand what I'm saying? These chicks was never messing with these dudes without them leveraging something. All right? Whether it's rented cars, trips on boats, flying them in from other cities and letting them stay for free, getting them hotel rooms. These dudes have always been paying for it one way or another. Yet they had this whole fiasco with Abba and Preach about not paying for buns. But you paying the long way though. You booking hotels, booking flights, renting cars, doing all this shit, taking bitches to pay for $150, $200, $300 meals. Bro, I seen it. I was there, right? So again, there's no news there. For anybody that's just now like, oh, word, they be paying for girls? Bro, you could have saw that from a mile away if you had game. If you actually know how to get chicks and you get broads, you would see that these dudes is faking the funk. So that's that. Just like they claiming to be boys, they not boys. You know what I'm saying? Fraudulent and fake just met each other recently. Okay, weeks before they started the podcast, they had just met. So there's no loyalty there. So it shouldn't surprise anybody. You know what I'm saying? That they clowning each other, playing each other. But yeah, anyway, my game has been, you know what I'm saying, real. So real that your boy Myron was trying to accuse me of pimping, right? But here's the irony. Fresh is out here confessing to pimping, which is a fucking felony. So his dumb ass is admitting that he's soliciting girls for prostitution on YouTube. Wow. And I wouldn't dry snitch on the dude, but he already told on himself. All right, so that's not the first chick that I know for a fact that was a sugar baby, and Fresh's attitude was to help her link up with dudes and to take a cut. That's pimping. That's prostitution. But yet they threatened to remove me from the podcast for pimping, yet I was never pimping to begin with. So it's just more hypocrisy from these fools. But anyway, the reason why I'm having this discussion right now is just simply because I just want to make a prediction. A prediction that I already made a long time ago to Fresh. When I told him, you know your boy Myron is gonna boot you in a minute, right? You know he's gonna get rid of you. After you sat here and built that podcast with him, he's gonna boot you. And he's either gonna do it on his own or he's gonna replace you. And Fresh didn't even argue it. He didn't deny it. He just said, I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'm not investing in YouTube like that. I just want to get this money and get up out of here and make other investments. So what I'm doing is pointing out something that nobody seems to be noticing. Y'all getting caught up in the antics and entertainment of it. But DJ Akademiks is a smart dude. So what he's doing is calculated. Your boy's not spending 2 hours, you know what I'm saying, to make a video about Fresh's girl being a slut or being a call girl or a sugar baby, however you want to sugarcoat it. She's selling buns, right? What he's doing is assassinating Fresh's character because him and Myron are conspiring to replace Fresh with DJ Akademiks. So that's my prediction. We'll see how it plays out, but I just wanted to get that out there real quick because I want to say it before it happens so that nobody's going to be able to deny that I saw it coming far before DJ Akademiks was even in the picture. So I see what you're doing, DJ Akademiks. It's clever. I ain't even mad at you. Do what it do. And Fresh, do things, my nigga. Don't make things happen. Stop waiting for these niggas to fucking play you and replace you and take what's yours, nigga. I already told you, stupid ass. Stop letting Myron stare you into destruction, fucking dummy.